timeline of the Claudia's transition group. Because this she took to our third national gathering. It was last year in February. Nice. So it's so nice, isn't it?
Really beautiful. And so this is the transition group that you've been part of?
No. This is Claudia's.
This is Claudia's here.
Yes.
Just this for this space.
For this space, yes. I live like 12 kilometers from San Paulo.
Okay.
I have my group there. It's an amazing group.
Yeah.
Very, very strong women together. I am the national articulator of Transition Brazil, and I am the hub representative.
The hub representative as well.
Amazing. Yes.
Wow.
I live transition. I think I really enjoy it.
And when did you first get involved in the transition movement? How did you know about it?
It was 2009. I have a friend, and I get to know these two architects. I'm an architect, and we get together, and they begin to speak about Gaia education, and you have to know transition. And I was really looking for something. It was like, I don't know, what do I want to do with my life? I was like, it was like 2008, like how many years? 10, yeah. And I was like 44, and I was really lost, didn't know. And then when I get to know the movement, and I have done my first transition, the launch training, this is what I want to do. And then I said in the closing circle that I was going to be a virus, a good virus, that would contagiate is right?
Yeah, contaminate
people, yes, with the idea of really being protagonists in their lives and getting together with the community, dreaming together, and hands-on, going to action. The power of doing stuff. I love the name of Rob's book.
Yeah.
And I am doing this since then. That time, I worked with these. We created some programs that you connect the community and the companies. Because you see, usually a company is in the territory and they don't speak with the people of this place. And they have to speak because they are neighbors.
Yeah.
So we go into the company and say, come on, don't be afraid. They usually are afraid of the community, and the community is
afraid. Yeah. So you see yourself really as weaving this network.
Yes.
Kind of
and I like it.
Weaver.
I really like it.
And what do you remember of the 2012 International Transition Conference that happened in London?
If I could come back in time, like 4 or 5 times, I would go to the 2012 conference, especially in the Reconomy Street. It was so amazing. That day was like, oh my God, like creating something that it's really possible. That special day, I would love to come back in time to live it again, to see, because it was really amazing. It was a really special year for me, because I was really believe that something really strong was going to happen in the world. And I said, if the world is going to end in 2012, I have this, the theory that the world was going to explode or something like that. Yeah. I will do only what I believe. And then I'm an architect, I used to have a company, I used to earn a lot of money, I used to be very stressed. And I said, stop, I will do only what I really feel it's going to be something good for me, for the world. And I discover myself as a person that loves community, loves weaving together. I love to get together with people from where I live. Okay, what are we going to do in this very positive energy? You see? Because people get together, the government, and they cry together. And for me, transition is like, okay, so what am I going to do?
What can we do with this? We've
Yes.
got lots of action, lots of energy, lots of experience. What can we make?
Yes. And I have my group, it's like we are really friends. This is so amazing. We cry together, we cook together, we do things together. I have a very, very special transition group. And this makes me really, really happy.
And what do you remember about do you remember writing your letter?
Yes.
Yeah, you remember
I remember
the
I was
moment
sitting
of writing
close to the table. I remember clearly, I have the image, but I can't remember what I put in the letter. So I am so looking forward. I used to have a diary when I was a small kid, and there was a friend of mine that she's doing a project that rescuing this kind of memory
diaries. Wow.
of diaries. And then I was reading my diary and said, oh, look. And I was already an activist. I was already dreaming with a world that I would like to see. And I feel so emotional. and this is so good because we change a lot.
Yeah.
5 years, not a lot of time, but you see, we are living a very, very fast time. I don't know how to say it in English. It's like we are running into the years. Everything is changing. I am from a time that there was no color TV.
Yeah.
You see, when we saw a fax, oh, this is magical. It was just like that.
Yeah.
So, and now we have such a
So much.
different world.
Yeah.
So
To handwrite a letter, almost, there's something about that, the act of actually sitting with a pen and paper that's a bit strange for some people to write a letter rather than an email or to just call someone, but to sit and write a letter to themselves.
Yes, I can imagine.
In a way, that in itself is quite a strange moment. Yeah, I think the idea with the project is that it enables people to sit and reflect in a way that they wouldn't if they weren't invited to. So the idea of enabling a very beautiful space for people to sit and think, okay, where am I in my life, and what is it that I have been doing and that I want to do in the future?
Yes.
How do I not only see my own future, but the future in a wider sense as well? Like how in a very transition way, what will happen in the future? And how am I either supporting one way or supporting another way that the future manifests? So,
Yes, I can't wait. Please do it fast.
Well, September you shall have your letter.
Yeah, oh, great.
Yeah.
And count on me. Anything you need in Brazil, you can call me. My husband works with filming.
Wow.
Well, he works with. Do you know when it's like a mobile unit that sends the signal to the satellite?
Okay.
And they have a producer company. So he know a lot of filmmakers.
Great.
And they have very young people doing that he knows. If you need someone really
dynamic. Yeah, absolutely, we do.
Yes.
We do. So maybe we can speak more about that.
Yes, for sure.
Great.
Any help you need,
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Because this is an amazing project for you to get from people what they dream and now teaching everybody to read their letters. This is going to be a very, very magical moment.
And we hope by capturing it in a film, from many people from different parts of the world, from different traditions, different ways of understanding the transition movement, that it also is inspiring to. There's something, the moment of opening and reading the letter is such a personal experience, but to have it this kind of hopefully very discreetly captured on film, that then will be shared with many people. So it's like almost that sense of like an inspiration for others to write a letter, to dream, to think about what they're contributing to the future. So,
and I truly believe that when you put something in paper, you are already creating the future.
Yeah, yeah.
I truly believe.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
me
is
too.
going to be interesting. To see.
Yeah, yeah.
And I am the only one from the south
From the
in
south.
Spain.